Hey, Tony Gaskins here checking in. Wanting to do a video for the fellas. Young lady asked me, why isn't there a video for the men? And this video is what a real woman wants. Now, we have to differentiate. I have a video that says what a real man wants. You got to differentiate between, a real woman and a woman who is still growing into herself, between a real man and a man who is still growing into himself. When you really hit that point of maturity that you can start a family and raise a family the right way and do the right things inside of a relationship, that is when you are a real man and a real woman. And there's a difference. Now, fellas, what you got to understand is that a woman wants a man who understands that he is the head, but the head does not mean that he's a dictator. A woman wants a man who understands that leadership is service, so that you have to be worth submitting to. You got to be worth following. If she's going to support you, if she's going to, allow you to call some shots in her life and in y'all's children's life, that you got to be responsible. A woman wants a man who has matured into himself. She doesn't want some man who gets drunk every day or every weekend and could end up in a car wreck or a fight or, getting a DUI. She doesn't want a man who gets high and can end up with a DWI or just becoming less productive and not doing what he's supposed to do in life and could get in trouble for possession of an illegal substance. She doesn't want a man who has addictions like gambling, pornography, things that will distract you, that will tear your marriage apart, that will tear your house down. She wants a man who is ambitious, but not a man who is a workaholic. She wants a man who has a grind, who has a goal, but he knows how to separate work from home, and he can create family time and time with the kids and not just work, work, work. A real woman wants a man who has submitted to God. He understands that there's something bigger than him, that he has to answer to someone other than her, someone other than himself. And he has submitted and gotten his mission from him who has called him. That ensures that you are not just afraid of her or in fear of her or in reverence of her, but when she can't see you, you know someone else can see you, that Almighty Spirit, the all-being. A woman wants a man who is ready to love, a man who can communicate, open his mouth and express what he feels on his heart instead of just existing in a silent treatment. A man who can say what he needs, what he feels, where he's going, what he's doing. A man who can be open and transparent, 100% real without being degrading or disrespectful. You can be real but still be respectful. A woman wants a man who understands that the grass is not greener on the other side, but instead you need to water your grass so that it remains green. A man who feels like, oh, I'm not where I need to be, or, oh, I haven't gotten that feeling out of me, or maybe this woman can do more for me, or maybe let me just continue to try to, sleep around just to find that other feeling. That is not a man that a woman wants. A woman wants a man who can be faithful, who can be trustworthy, who can be honest, who can be loyal, who has integrity. So what I mean by this, fellas, is it doesn't mean that you have to be this perfect saint. It doesn't mean that you won't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you won't say some things wrong, do some things wrong. But what it means is that you are on a continual path of growth, that every day you are getting better, that you are evaluating your life and you are cutting out the toxic behaviors, that you are minimizing and reducing and really getting rid of completely your addictions, your vices, the things that are tripping you up. So when you become a real woman, you attract a real man. When you become a real man, you attract a real woman. Now, what happens when you have a real man and a real woman? You come together and you create a family, and you start this family, and you can raise your family with class, with dignity, with integrity, with responsibility, with morals and values, and your children go on to be healthy and productive citizens in the world. You have a situation where your child, like my oldest son, straight A student, going to the 6th grade, the only boy in his class with straight A's. So don't say, oh, everybody gets straight A's in 5th grade. The work he's doing, I didn't do that work till 8th, 9th grade. Straight A's, no A minuses. That is what happens when you have a real man and a real woman. You can raise that all the way through because there is peace in the home. There is prosperity because your ambitions fuel one another and you find ways to earn a living and to create financial security. Real man, real woman. Fellas, keep growing. Get rid of the gambling, the porno, the sleeping around, the club, the cursing like a sailor, the drinking like a fish, the smoking like a chimney. Get rid of it. Know God. Surrender to your purpose and your calling and become the man that a woman needs. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins. Check me out, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. We'll talk soon.